I am finally almost done with this 3-part series I've been working on. If I sound tired, it's because I usually stay up till about 2 or 3 a.m. working on these things. But I enjoy it, and that's why I'm here. So, let's get into it. In my last 2 videos, I went over how to do the Epsi Mod and the Holee Mod. Today I want to compare the two to tell you which one I recommend and why. The Holee Mod is simpler to do since it's only 1 strip of material instead of 2. You also don't have to buy 2 separate items to get the main part of the mod. If done properly, there should be no rattle. For the Epsi Mod, it has padding on top and bottom for extra coverage, and it uses the Desky film material, which is great for switches. On that note, you get switch films and materials for this mod at the same time. With that out of the way, let's talk about the gripes that I have with each. For the Holee Mod, the band-aid is very flexible, sometimes making it stick when you don't really want it to, and it still takes some time to finish. For the Epsi Mod, it takes a really long time to do because you have to stick the films to the tape and then cut them both. Then you take this long piece, and that's going to go on top through the same hole. And you also have to buy films to get the strip. Additionally, just dealing with adhesive for double-sided tape is always terrible. Again, if you do this mod, if you do the Epsi Mod, just make sure that you get good double-sided tape. With all that said and done, let's give you a quick sound test of the stabilizers with these mods unlooped. Now, please keep in mind this is gonna be a pretty bare bones sound test. I'm just gonna have this empty Bakaneko with the unlooped stabilizers and on the enter key. So yeah. Now, which one do I like more? As you could tell by the sound tests, the Holee Mod by far. It's significantly less hassle, and if you watch the Epsi Mod video, I spent way too much time just trying to get the strips to stay in place, even without trying to push a wire through them. The Epsi Mod just doesn't feel like it's worth the time. I've used the Holee Mod successfully several times, and it always came out sounding and feeling amazing, whereas the Epsi Mod is proving to require a lot more finesse and troubleshooting than I feel is worth the sound. In regards to the feel, the bottom strip in the Epsi Mod seems to take up too much space, not allowing the inside housing to sit properly. A piece of either strips sticks out a bit too far, it can just create a worse feeling and sound than ticking. It's another click, or it's just way too mushy. The margin of error is just larger with the Holee Mod, meaning that you don't have to be as precise to get the mod to work properly. If the tape is too thin or too thick, it'll still fit within means. With the Epsi Mod, your sizing has to be just right, and that can be really frustrating to deal with. So there you have it. If you had to choose between the Holee Mod and the Epsi Mod, I would recommend the Holee Mod. For me, it was just better in almost every way, from difficulty to sound to feel. I do want to say, however, that this is just my opinion and experience. There are people out there who do like the Epsi Mod, and that's what makes this hobby great. Everyone can like what they want and put in as much effort as they want. On that note, do whichever one you think suits you the most, because if you're happy, then that's all that matters. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps to let me know that you all are enjoying my content, and I sincerely hope you guys were able to get something out of this series, whether it's knowledge, entertainment, or whatever else. I hope you have a great day, and happy modding. Stay squared. Hey, I just had some follow-up things to say. In the Epsi Mod video, I did do it slightly wrong. With the top strip of the material that you put in the stem, you're supposed to have it about half the length that I actually used. This helps fit the wire in a little better, but in terms of effort and tolerance and difficulty executing it, I still think it's a little difficult. But that's for you to be the judge of, and not me. I'm just here to point you in the right direction. I do recommend checking out Epsilon Keyboard's video on how to do the Epsi mod properly so that you can give it a fair chance. I'll link it in the description below. So thank you.